Hey everyone, and welcome back to the X-Ring. What I'm going to do today is I think I've settled in on a 6.5 Grendel load that's just using the XBR, the 8208. And once I find a load that really works, I don't play around and just keep trying to find something that's better. As long as this 123 grain Hornady ELD Match will hold 1 MOA or better at 100 yards and gets me about 2,450 feet per second velocity, I think I'm good, because running all the data, it looks like I should be supersonic up to about 900 yards or so. And that's exactly what I'm building this, or I had this in mind for this small frame AR. So we've got the lab radar set up. We've got a brand new series. It's series 1. So I've got 5 rounds loaded up. Haven't shot any rounds. I do have a camera down range. We'll see what happens. We'll do a 5-shot group. Take a look at it. 5-shot group. Take a look at it. Go from there. Stay tuned. And guys, on the standard deviation with a gas gun, you're not typically going to be able to get as low as a bolt gun, because you've got gas that's escaping around the gas port, gas block, and everything else. So as long as I can keep it in the low teens, I'll be happy. 15 or under should be plenty sufficient. So here we go. Top bullseye. High right, which the scope might not be zeroed, 2436, a little lower than I wanted. $24.65, that's better. $24.49. $24.49. $24.60. So guys, we are hovering around that range. Let me get this camera so you can see me a little better. We are hovering around that velocity that we need to be. I am empty. We'll check out what the standard deviation and everything else on that is. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and start a second series, and then we will check it out. All right, guys, so this will be series 2 here. I'm trying to get this done quickly because I'm pretty much thinking this is good enough. The group does look like it's holding sub MOA. I do need to zero my scope for just a second. Give me just a moment. Let's see if we can get these in the center. We'll go down 2. We'll go left 2. Why not? Should be good enough. All right, let's see what we get now. This will be the second bullseye down. Came down too much. 24.55. Okay, so that second group not near as good as the first one. Got a little bit of vertical stringing. Don't know why that is. I'm also noticing the velocities are fluctuating just a little bit more. The brass was annealed, and it was annealed properly, so I don't know what's going on there, but and coming down 2 on this should not have resulted in it going down that low. So everything seems to be tight. Let's go down range and check it out. All right, so that's the first 5 out of the rifle. Then I made an adjustment, and for whatever reason, it moved a little bit too much. You know, typically 1 click or 1/10 of a mil is going to be a 0.36 inch movement. So that really should not have moved it that much. Maybe to the outer ring, but definitely not there. All right, guys, so I'm happy with the results. I had some commenters say that 6.5 Grendel go by the wayside and it's a non-issue. I looked at the numbers, and for wind, it will save me about 1/10 or 2/10 at distance, meaning 900 plus yards on a wind call. So 2/10 is the difference between a miss or a hit. So anything that you can do to have that advantage, I believe, is really good with minimal recoil. So I'm excited about the build. I do want to take it out to long range. I want to see how it does with these hand loads. I think it'll do pretty well. It looks pretty promising. Maybe I'll print some groups of 300 yards, make sure everything's still grouping very well. As far as the standard deviations, it's kind of what I expected, but not bad overall. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that short, quick review of the 6.5 Grendel with the hand loads. Basically, I'm just using that once-fired Federal brass, sizing it. I'm just bumping the shoulders back about 3.5 thou, and then just putting the 123 grain ELD Match using AR Match primers, the 205 ARM or something like that. The charge is 28 grains. Don't just take my word for it, though. If you're going to use that, make sure you work your way up to it, with 28.5 being the max. Don't really feel the need for that. I'm probably going to put, no probably about it, I will put the Night Force ATAC R on here with the Trimmer 3 reticle. With the spur mount, I will also do a TriggerTech Diamond AR on this. And other than maybe changing out the grip, I'm not a big fan of that LaRue grip. I think it's what it is. So like, share, and subscribe, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great week. Have a good one.